How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Just Jared Gaming. My name is in fact Just Jared, but you guys can just call me Jared, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Now this is the first video in my three-part series where we talk about the Destiny 2 subclasses that have been revealed and looked at in depth so far. Those subclasses being the Dawnblade for the Warlock, which is the new subclass we got to see at the livestream event, the new revamped Striker Titan subclass, and the new revamped Gunslinger Hunter subclass. So in each video I'll be breaking down each and every one of those subclasses about what's changed, what's new, and what's different, what's cool. We're going to be talking about it. But in this video we're going to be talking about the Dawnblade subclass for the Warlock. Now the Dawnblade subclass for the Warlock is the solar subclass, so I don't expect to see the Sunbreaker Warlock subclass returning from Destiny 1 into Destiny 2. But that's not saying it's not a possibility, we actually do not know. Now the new super for the Dawnblade subclass is called Daybreak. Daybreak lets you weave solar light into blades and smite your foes from the skies, and it looks amazing. We've seen it in the gameplay reveal. It's just fantastic. It kind of looks like a mix of the Titan Hammer from Destiny 1 and some of the exotic Arc sword from Destiny 1 as well. There's a lot of mixtures in there. You got like some Twilight Garrison air dodges in the upgrades, which we'll go over in a second. Now looking over the actual subclass and all the upgrades there, you have the same grenades as the Sunbreaker Warlock subclass in Destiny 1. You have the Solar, the Fusion, and the Firebolt grenade. Now in Destiny 2 there's a new addition to abilities. You have the melee, you have the grenade, and you also have a class ability, which is class-wide. Whether or not you're on a Titan Striker subclass or the new Titan Sentinel subclass, the class ability is across all subclasses for your specific class. Now for the Warlock, the class ability is a Healing Rift or an Empowering Rift. Now a Healing Rift is like this light that circles around you, and anybody standing in it will actually regain health, and also they'll get an overshield. Now the Empowering Rift is the same thing, except everybody standing in it, including you, gets a damage buff. This class ability is just like any other ability. It has a recharge rate, you have to wait for it, you have to wait for the cooldown, but it's another thing that kind of adds to the spin of the abilities and the class loadouts. Moving on to the jumps for the Dawnblade subclass, the jumps are the same as the first game. You have the Controlled, the Balanced, and the Focused. Now moving on, there's two branches in the actual subclass menu that branch out from the super, and this I'm going to be calling the Ability Branch. We have Ability Branch 1, which are the ones that are unlocked in the actual demo, and you have the Phoenix Dive, which lets you descend and regenerate health quickly, and you have Skyfire, which is while Daybreak is active, your descent causes explosive damage where you land, which we saw some of in the gameplay reveal. You have Risen Angel, which is like a hover in the air. You get to hover in the air for a short time, and precision damage actually increases the duration. And then you have Igniting Touch, which is a melee ability that ignites enemies and causes them to explode. Now in Ability Branch 2, which actually all these abilities were locked at the time, and to actually unlock them you needed some kind of currency, which kind of looks like an exotic shard, but without like the coloring in it like we have now in Destiny 1. So that obviously is a new currency. It's called an ability point. Who knows what those are? Maybe we'll get them when we level up in Destiny 2, it is yet to be seen. But the first one in Ability Branch 2 is Firestarter, which is a melee ability that damages enemies and increases movement and reload speed. Next is Wildfire, which engages enemies mid-flight, and you get to fire and throw grenades while gliding. Next is Everlasting Flames. Killing an enemy with Daybreak extends its duration. And then you have Blazing Dash, which is like Twilight Garrison, circle while midair to dodge. So that's pretty cool. Another kind of new thing that they're adding to a Warlock class. We haven't had a dodge with a Warlock ever, so that's kind of cool. It's about time, basically. Now, similar to how the returning subclasses for the Titan and the Hunter are Striker and Gunslinger, now the Striker subclass for the Titan in Destiny 1 is the first subclass you have access to in Destiny 1. Same with Gunslinger and the Hunter. It's the first subclass you have access to in Destiny 1. So, that being said, it's safe to assume that the Nova Bomb and the actual Voidwalker subclass for the Warlock will be returning into Destiny 2 as well. And that's what I thought. And then I found some gameplay of the Nova Bomb in the gameplay reveal livestream. While the developers were talking about whatever they're talking about, there's like a 2-second clip that we get of a Nova Bomb being activated in Destiny 2, and it looks a lot different. It's like a slow-moving Nova Bomb that like breaks into particles, but we don't get to see much. But that is confirmation that the Voidwalker or something very similar is returning as a Warlock subclass in Destiny 2, which is awesome. I was a Voidwalker fan forever. Now I'm more of a Stormcaller fan, but that's a different story for a different time. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like, subscribe for more Destiny 2 coverage all the time. There's a lot to talk about. I still gotta do the Striker Titan, the new revamped Striker Titan subclass breakdown, as well as the Gunslinger for the Hunter. That breakdown will be coming as well later down the road in the next few days. But let me know which new subclass you are most excited for. I personally cannot wait for the Sentinel subclass with the Titan, where you get to throw like a Captain America-like shield, as well as the Warlock one. They all look good. All the new subclasses, even the revamped ones, look fabulous, and I can't wait to get my hands on them in the beta and try them out. But anyways, guys, my name has been Just Jared. I hope you guys have a fantastically awesome day. Until next time, peace out.